Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy birthday. Happy FriYay. And it's a beautiful day today.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. Good morning. Kathy Hand. Yes, it is Earth Day. Let's celebrate this beautiful planet that we live on. Annie Seven, good morning to you. Auntie Jean, good morning. Kathleen Caputo and Deirdre. Indeed, it is Earth Day 2022. And let's just celebrate this beautiful planet. Celebrate Mama Gaia and enjoy her and all that she brings to us and all that she does for us. So let's go into our hearts and start the day off the way we do every day, doing the heart-brain coherence. So hand on the heart space. Slow down your breathing. Add in compassion and joy, happiness, whatever brings you to a really good feeling place. That's where you want to go so you can really connect into that brain activity and slow it down. Bring it to that place of knowingness. We are spirit. We are here to enjoy this thing called life. So as you're breathing in slowly, focusing on that which makes you smile, just listen to your heart. What is it telling you? What's the message it's giving you today? What is your I am? I am love. So honored to be here. I'm happy for a new day. I'm excited about what this day might bring. And joy. I am peace. I'd love to hear your I ams this morning. Let's see what we got going on. Andrea, good morning to you. And Suzanne, yes, happy Earth Day. And they're in Pennsylvania. I'm sure it's starting to get green now. And hopefully y'all are done with all of that coldness. I think we're going to cool down a little bit today, is what Sharon was telling me last night, that the weather here in Scottsdale, Arizona, is going to be a little less intense with the heat than it has been. It's been pretty hot all week here. We've gone out a few times, and yeah, when you're in that sun, you really feel the heat. Prachetta, good morning, welcome. And Rick Morrow on YouTube, good morning. I'm sure Josie's around somewhere. Good morning to both of you. And Deirdre says, I am thanking Mama Gaia for her beautiful service and her energy. Yes, indeed. And I am so, so, so happy to be on this earth, to have seen the beauty of it, to have watched as I travel along the road, watch the way things shift and change, and just enjoy every moment of being here. And 7, I am open, I am chosen, I am loved, I am thankful. Yes, indeed. Prachetta says, thanks so much, dearest ma'am. Received my goodies today, which you had given Nivriti. Does that mean that she's back in India? I was hoping to see her once more while she was here, but I wasn't sure how that was going to happen. But I'm so glad that you received the gifts, and so much love to you, Prachetta, and to Prachir. Auntie Jean says, I'm grateful to Mother Gaia for all she does for us and the beauty around me every day. Well, Jean, I don't know if you saw the blog from last night, but I actually used one of the pictures that I took while I was there with you. It was at the area where we did the land blessing in Texas. I believe it's called Waco Tanks. And that was the perfect picture, I thought, to use for celebrating Earth Day and really seeing beauty here on the earth. And Suzanne says, yes, Pennsylvania is so green and beautiful. I love it. I love the area that you're in, Suzanne. It's so plush. The land there is so diverse, and there's so much history. I just love that I got to spend some time with you in that area. Annie says, I am starting every morning when Grayson is in school, drinking my coffee and watching the birds. Beautiful. I love that. The birds are so happy right now. I've been experiencing their music, their singing, their love that they share. It's been so amazing just to sit and listen to them and to watch them. There was a blackbird that flew right in front of us yesterday. Sharon and I were out, and it came like almost to the car and then veered off and went into a tree. But yeah, the birds are just intense right now, enjoying the spring, enjoying the flowers. Little hummingbirds are so happy that there's flowers to feed them. Let's see what else we got. Prachetta says, Roslyn, good vibes. Thanks so much for the lovely tummy treat. It's so tasty. She knows just the right thing to give, Prachetta, and she made sure that she sent for you and for Nivriti some yummy blessings. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. Happy Earth Day to you. Kathy Hand, I am grateful for Mother Gaia. I am learning and growing. I am determined, and I am worthy of a blessed and peaceful life. Yes, you are. And Suzanne says, me too, Teri. We needed the land blessing. Yeah, it felt good to do a land blessing in that area. We did it in an area where there had been conflict and war going on. So yeah, it felt really good to have that happen there in Pennsylvania. Good morning, Rosalind. We were just talking about you. I don't know if you heard the gratitude that Prachetta was expressing. She got her goodies from you. And what a blessing to be able to give, especially to a different country, right? And Prachetta says, Navriti is coming back after her birthday in May, around the 30th of May. Amandeep was in India a few days back for his mom's birthday. The goodies came through him. Oh, I'm so glad, and I'm glad I got to meet him. He's an amazing man. So I'm really happy that the gifts arrived for you, Prachetta. Oksana, good morning. Yes, it is Friday, FriYay. So what's your yay today? What's going on that makes you very happy on this day? I am so thrilled to be where I am right now, to still be here in Arizona, visiting with my beautiful soul sister, Sharon. She just touches my heart every day with her love, with her joy, and just to be able to sit in conversation with her. We've had some beautiful conversations, as you can imagine. Sharon is the inventor of the comfy couch. And if you don't know what that is, get in touch with her. She's a life coach and just a beautiful soul who helps you feel very comfortable about discussing whatever's going on with you. Sharon is the founder of No Judgment, Just Love. And that's such a beautiful energy that comes forth in our world when she's around. And I know it is when all of you are here in the morning too. There's no judgment, there's no criticism. There's only love that shows up here. Like our Jasmine that just came in. Good morning, Jasmine. I'm so glad you're here. All right, I have a Kuan Yin card for us on this day. Let's get that read before Kathy has to rush off to work. And anybody else that needs to go this morning, I'm going to share the Kuan Yin card. Is our Mama Hada Bear here? I thought I saw her name. Yes, she is here. I was trying to see who hadn't arrived yet. Who don't we have? We don't have our Stacy. We've been missing her. Linda Lemieux. Linda came in, I believe, yesterday. She was here. And who else are we missing? We're missing Sally and Tony. Christina's not here yet. I believe we might have our Marietta listening in. Prachetta, I'm manifesting hugging you. I'm manifesting hugging you too, Prachetta. I see that happening for us. I know that it will. All right, so I'm going to read Kuan Yin. Hopefully we can get the other P's in here. And Kathy says, I need a home blessing. We might have to take some unfortunate but necessary security actions. Please offer words of wisdom, Kuan Yin. Okay. Mother Fierce. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, You are protected. You are loved. Kathy, you can't make this up. Wow. Oh, excuse me. You can't make this up. Look at what you had just typed. Are you all seeing this? Kathy just typed in, we might have to take some unfortunate but necessary security actions. And the message is all about how you are secure. You are safe, that she's the guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured. In the midst of any challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel, this is just unbelievable. I know, I'm laughing too, Kathy, because it's just, those words are for you. They're for all of us, but they are especially for you. You ask her to speak, she spoke to exactly what you needed to hear about: your safety, your security, and knowing that you are on your spiritual path and you are protected. I love this. Seriously, I had picked the card earlier. I had not read it. I didn't look at it. And that's just unbelievable. That, I mean, we know every day that Kuan Yin packs a punch and she tells us like it is, but this is really almost eerie that this transpired the way it did. Wow. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't hold the sneeze back. I was like, I'm going to sneeze now. Good morning, Brookie. Happy Earth Day. I bet you are a happy camper because our Brookie is so immersed in earth energy. Brookie works with the earth, works with tilling the soil and planting plants and doing the beautiful work that creates some of the beauty in the area where she's at in Vermont. Stacy, we called you in, Stacy. We said your name, and look at that. You are here. You missed the card. Well, you missed the funny part also, Stacy. Funny in a couple of different ways. And I'll reread the card. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. And Prachetta says, dearest ma'am, kindly bless New Delhi. The cases are rising again. Absolutely. We bless the whole earth and just pray for security, like what Kuan Yin was saying, safety for us all. So we'll read it one more time for those of you just finding us and coming in this morning. So what had transpired before the card was pulled was Kathy Hand saying, I need a home blessing. We might have to take some unfortunate but necessary security actions. Please offer words of wisdom, Kuan Yin. And then Kuan Yin says, Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. And Kathy says the tears keep flowing. So beautiful. Jasmine says, yes, Mama P, please send healing and blessing for us. We absolutely send that to India every day, Jasmine, every day. And Auntie Jean says, Kuan Yin doesn't surprise me anymore. She is so in sync with our group of peas. Truly, she is. She is our guardian, just as this card says. She knows what we need before we know what we need, obviously, because the card was out before the request was made by our beautiful Kathy. Kathy, I hope you are taking these words to heart. I hope you see that you're not alone. And that goes for all of us. We are not alone. And what one does affects us all. What one feels affects us all. So pay attention to that. I want to read, we pulled up the blog from last night. I want to read that quote. It's a quote by Chief Seattle. So let me find it here. And the blog that I wrote, that the angels wrote actually, is called Happy Earth Day, Mama Gaia. So I hope you'll go check that out. And Chief Seattle, Chief is a Native American that walked on this earth plane many years ago, very, very wise. And he says, humankind has not woven the web of life. We are but one thread within it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. All things are bound together. All things connect. Yes, they do. They certainly do. And when we realize that, when we really feel the oneness of all that is, it makes us more consciously aware of our actions. And when I was writing the blog, consciously aware that it was Earth Day, I asked the angels to address the problem of people being so blatantly disrespectful to our planet, throwing garbage on the ground, just not caring what our environment looks like or what happens to it. And it's more than just that it mars the beauty. It hurts our planet because that garbage is going to possibly become toxic on the soil. It may affect animals that pick it up. So yeah, I really had that on my heart as I was writing about Earth Day and focused in on the energy of Earth Day. It really hurts me as I'm driving along and I see where somebody's discarded a cup or a bag. Maybe they had fast food and they just tossed the bag. You know, it really does hurt me when I see that. I have empathy for our Earth Mother. I want her to be pristine. I want us all to show respect to her. Years ago, I met a lady in Florida, and she had that burning desire also to help clean up our environment. Her name was Susie Q, and she would walk every day. She would walk on the beach, and she would pick up the garbage that people had discarded. And Florida is really, really bad on the beaches. People just don't care. They throw straws down, they throw cans, bottles, whatever they have, even though there are receptacles, they throw garbage within a few feet of the receptacle that they could throw it in. And that doesn't make any sense to me. But Susie Q would walk along and pick up the garbage. And I met this beautiful lady. She was a speaker at one of the events I was at. And Susie Q not only picks up the garbage, but she turns it into art. She turns it into works of beauty. And she has one sculpture that's very, very well known. And it's toothbrushes that she has picked up from the sand, and she created art from it. And I don't know the exact amount of what that sculpture sold for, but I know it was in the thousands. And I'm just so grateful to her. I think she probably continues her tradition today of walking along and just picking up stuff, putting it in the garbage, or using it and repurposing it. So let's see what we got. Stacy said, my dad's coming home today. My mom just called. Celebration. Oh, Stacy, that is such good news. I am so happy for you and for your family. And Prachetta says, love your t-shirt. Can Nabriti pick up 2 more Morning Cuppa cups from where she is, or the cups you have gifted her will be hijacked, one by me and one by Prachir? If I can get an address to send them to Prachetta, I will send 2 cups out to her today. So just have her get in touch with me. She knows how to message me. So I will send 2 cups to her for more people over there that would love to have our Cuppa cups. Kathy says, I truly am blessed. Teri, I will be there tonight too at 7 p.m. I know the angels, and particularly Archangel Michael, may have a message for me. Yes, indeed. It is the 22nd. It's that special day every month on the 22nd. The angels said, do an angel circle. And I said, oh, okay. So we have one going on tonight at 7 Eastern time. And Brookie said, it's a great day to travel, to walk with a bag and pick up any trash we encounter along the way. Yes, it is, Brookie. And thank you for doing that. Thank you to everyone who picks up the garbage that's been discarded and puts it in a bag or in a can somewhere where it can be picked up. Thank you. Prachetta says, I will do that. And thank you so much. You're so welcome, Prachetta. Auntie Jean says, thank you for that story about Susie Q. Ron laughs at me because I will pick up trash on our walks with the dogs. Yeah, I mean, it's so easy, right? It's so simple of an act to just don't even put any energy into the person that discarded it, other than blessings of love and light, and pray that they will eventually understand how important it is to respect our Mama Gaia and to give her the love, give her the honor of keeping the beauty alive and keeping it going on our earth. And Prachetta says, ma'am, it will be very early morning. Kindly get a message for me and Prachir. Small request. I will see if something comes through, Prachetta, and definitely get you that message if it does. All right, what else is going on? What are your yays today? We heard Stacy's. Stacy, I think that is amazing and such a big yay for you on this FriYay. Anybody else have yays that we can celebrate with you today? We're going to take a few minutes to go into meditation and prayer at the end, but if you have something we can celebrate, I love doing that as well, and celebrating the wins. Stacy says we have a station at our beach that has a large trash can and little buckets with a sign that says clean as we walk. I love that idea. And I've been to your beach and it's very nicely kept. And people are very respectful there, it seems. Brookie says a lot of times when there's a lot of garbage strewn about, there's also a plastic bag right there to utilize. My gosh, I see so many plastic bags flying around as I travel. And it really can become a hazard when you're in the car and a plastic bag flies at you, especially if it lands on the windshield. But I see that so much as I'm driving and as I'm in neighborhoods. I see the plastic bags that just get tossed. You know, I'm so ready to get rid of all plastic. It's just one of those things that is clutter and that doesn't disintegrate very well either. All right. So if there's no more yays, let's see if we can have a group yay. Do we have a group yay today? Rosalind says, how is the sunshade working for your dash phone? It works great, Rosalind. Thank you. I am going to get some of the material that the sunshades are made out of and cover it with that. Have that on the outside so that it deflects away the sun. So what Roz is talking about, I have a little stand for my phone that goes on the dash, but I can't leave it there during the daytime because it overheats. All of a sudden, I'm getting this message from my phone that it's too hot, it's about to faint. It says that it needs to cool down. So I can't leave it stuck up on that carrier on the dash. And I had a thought that there must be a way to protect it from that intense sunshine so that I can still see where I'm going and on the GPS. I can still see my turn-by-turn instructions. So I was thinking if there was a little house that it could sit in, if there was something that would block that sun ray from hitting it intensely. So between the two of us, Rosalind got very creative and she built it a little house. And so it is protected from the sun, but I think I need to put some of that deflective material so it keeps the heat totally away from the phone. Okay, Brookie says, happy FriYay. My beautiful beloved is coming to visit for the weekend to meet my parents and spend a little more time with me in Pennsylvania. Yay, I'm so happy about that. That's awesome, Brookie. Jasmine said it takes 800 years for polyester and plastic to disintegrate. Yeah, it's terrible. And the more we can use something like glass, if we're going to have like a drink with us all the time. I found a really wonderful one when I was just coming out of California, I think, when I found this one. And it is glass, I refill it, and I don't have to have the plastic one-use bottles that are out there for water. And let's see, Prachetta says, ma'am, by when will you be going toward the East Coast? I will be in Colorado for the whole month of May. I'm house sitting and pet sitting for a lady. And then I'm going to pick up our Auntie Jean and then head toward the East Coast. So it'll be sometime in June that we'll be arriving on the East Coast. And Stacy, if some of you all remember when I was a kid, they had paper straws and paper coffee cups shaped like cones that you slip into a holder. They got rid of them and now they know it was a mistake. So they are trying to bring them back. Yeah, there was all of that happened with making all the plastic stuff, plastic cups and plastic plates, and yeah, the straws are just insane. When I look, I remember every time I've been on the beach, I've seen straws. And that's how destructive that is, not just to our environment here on land, but when it goes into the water, how destructive it can be for the fish and the sea animals. Let's see what we got. And Prachetta says, ma'am, we have to get Jasmine on the show. It's pending. Yeah, Jasmine, anytime you want to be on the show, just let me know. And anybody that wants to come on and co-host with me, I would love that. Jean says, we are going to the grocery store today and we'll take our cloth bags with us. It is such a little thing. Why can't everyone make an effort to get rid of those plastic bags? Right, Jean, it's such a little effort to make. And they're not that expensive to pick up some of the cloth bags and take those with you every time to put the groceries in. I know there are some stores that just totally don't give out the bags anymore. Or if they do, they charge you for them. And so many times if I forgot and left the cloth bag in my car, I'll just put the stuff in the grocery cart after they ring it up and take it to the car and put it in the bag. So there's a workaround. You don't have to have those plastic bags. And that's my soapbox for today on this Earth Day. Let's take care of our Mother Earth. She takes such good care of us. And there's a Native American song that I quoted in the blog also. The earth is our mother. We should take care of her. The earth is our mother. She takes care of us. And she does. And Brookie says, oh, thanks, Teri. Ooh, no wonder I don't like polyester. So itchy. Yeah. Marietta says, yay, after several weeks, we fixed the leak on the generator on Sweet Dreams. We also got 3 new cushions for the main salon and recovered 2 other cushions. We're on a roll. Yay, everything is working perfectly. Awesome, I'm so glad. All right, so I say, let's go ahead and put in any prayer requests that you might have. And I have a bit of a treat for you this morning. We did not get to read the prayers this week. Every week I like to bring in the energy of what's on our prayer list. But as you remember, Wednesday, this girl overslept and did not set the alarm, so I didn't get up, so the prayer request didn't get read. I am going to see if I can share this, and let's all see what those prayers are. Just a minute to get this set up. Hey. Can you see me now? I set this up last night because I thought, you know what? We all need to see those names. We all need to know who we're praying for. And thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. And that's what this message is. For all the P's for peace on earth. And so let's do the names today. And let's call in the energy, knowing that every person that's on our list is someone that we care about, someone that a loved one said, would you pray for me Or would you pray for my loved one? So here we go. We are praying for Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine and her daughters, Abba, Billy and Tim, Sheila and Kevin, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil and their family, Joanne Castillo and her family, her daughter Jackie and grandson Eris, Deirdre and her daughter Dania and Thump, Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob. Okay, I don't know what that means, Deirdre. Gina, Adriel, Joni. Oh, are you saying to take Gina off? Okay, yeah, we can do that. Suzanne Millard and her family, her daughters and her granddaughter and her sister, Marietta and Ed, and good girl Pearl, Claude and Raquel, Leo and his family, DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Jeffy, Jim and his son, Ryan, Rick and Josie, Tona Jaraba, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio, Auntie Jean and Ron Lorio, Christina and Carrie and their family, Aunt Mary Lou and her family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and their family and their fur babies, Roslyn Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, Kathy and Bob Hand and their family, Colin and Marlena, and the parents, Bo and Candy, Michael, Patty, Sonia, Paul and Marlene, Joe and his wife, Pat Moss, her daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, and her sister, Susan, Becky LaFave and her son, Travis, Erica Hoppy and her family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and his family, his brother Raymond and wife Kathy, and Charlie is traveling today, as well as Erica and Christine. So we wish them travel prayers on their way to Florida. Hope Wellington Marshall and her son Zena and her parents Winston and Cynthia, Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven, Grayson, Regina and Adam, Betty, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Liz Orsini and her grandkids, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah, Oksana and her mom, Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus and his teacher, Herb, Darlene, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul Reese and their daughters, Ines and Teresa, Vieta and her daughter Juliana, Linda and Dick Lemieux and their sons and grandchildren, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, her mom Karen and her uncle Richard, Mary Lord, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean. We haven't seen Blue Jean this morning. Let's lift her up. Blue Jean and Dave Wolinski and the fur babies, Pocky, Gruff, Wizzy Bee, Blue, Lulu, and Gizmo, Dolly the horse, Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Brookie and your family, your beautiful mom, Norma, who passed away, so let's pray for her family, the Girardis, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel Fullerton, Lily Ann in Norway, her children and her grandson and her mother, Kathleen Caputo, praying for physical healing, Colleen Straw, Catherine, baby Wyatt. Do we have an update on baby Wyatt, Kathleen? And baby Haven, Pat, Steve, Candy and Pastor Bruce, Jay and Lee, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Alba, Dottie and Don, Tom Brown, Christina Schaff, Grace Isis, her father Edwin, and her sisters over in Kenya and all of their family, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer, and her family, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Tammy Fisk and her daughter and her sister Tracy, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle and her mom Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and her family, and her sister-in-law Sharon, Jeannie and her sister Merle, Boulder, Colorado, Deb Goldberg and her family, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles and their sons and their dog Brody, Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law Padama, Hanaya Hummingbird, Tammy Hill, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman and her family, Mary C. and her friends, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Natty, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Betsy, Kimberly, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and Richard, Terry Gilstad, the Walters family, Chiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Marianne Pish and family. And baby Wyatt is back in the hospital, so we're lifting baby Wyatt up high. Sandra and Danny Gary, Linny, Rick Ulfick, John Thaddeus Fiore, Kuka Carney and her family, Bob Simon and Sherry Otis, Sharon Boyle and Zoe, Carol Fisher, Jay Rothman and Mary, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, Sue and grandchildren, Carrie's mom, Maggie's mom, Freddie, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Robert Dosa, Marie Jankovic, Miles and Sarah, Debbie Carol Hawks, Carl, Brutus the dog, Augie the dog, Chris Blake, Dante, Jerry, in need of a lung transplant, Tiffany, and Kaylee. So if you have any to add to this list, please do so. And yes, the children in Ukraine, thank you, Jean, I'll add those on there. So let's read this prayer together. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Thank you all for putting your heart and your prayers into everyone that is listed on here and those that maybe haven't gone on the list yet. Maybe you're just holding a person in your heart or a family or a place in the world that needs more love and more attention and more prayers. So that's our prayer list. And thank you. Thank you all for just being the light, for holding up those that you care about, those that we want to see healed, those that we want to see happier and emotionally healed. So let's just go one more time into our hearts now. And just breathe. And Annie, I thought I had those on the list. I'll look and see. I think they were at the end of the list. So let's breathe into our heart the beautiful energy that comes from Source Creator. And let's hold that energy and let it flow wherever it needs to go. Let it touch you in a way that is healing, is uplifting, that you can really know without a doubt that you are seen, you are heard, just like what we experienced earlier with someone asking a question and getting an immediate response from Kuan Yin. This is how it works when we are in alignment, when we are right there, ready, open, and accepting of spirit in our lives. It shows up. So open your heart right now. Just open up to this beautiful light coming your way. And on this day that we have set aside, known as Earth Day, let's breathe life and love down into Mama Gaia from your heart, with all that love flowing in there, to the heart of Gaia. Just see that warmth, that energy, that caring and compassion. Just see it flowing right to Gaia. And that's all we have to do. That's our job, is just to show up. And Mama Gaia's got it from there. She knows what to do when she receives our love. So it's our job just to open up to receive it and to give it away. And we give it to Gaia for the purpose of bringing in more peace, more love, more joy into every inhabitant on earth. Let's pray for the nature on this planet. Pray for our environment. Pray that there will be more of a conscious effort to make sure that there will be an earth for our loved ones going forward, for our children and our children's children. Let's pray for the conscious, collective conscious to wake up and to work together for a world that works for everybody, a sustainable world. Now breathe in that love again, and let's give it away. So we do a heart telephone call every morning. So you bring the love into your heart, and then you give it out. Just envision that the family is right here in front of you, because we are. And envision that you are holding each person, and you're giving a heart love and a heart hug from your heart to their heart. So let's do that now. And I'm going to find our Leo song so he can take it away from here. I'd love to have some feedback if you liked that I put the names for us all to see them. And we can just know now who all is on that list, and we can lift them up every day at any time, any moment throughout the day. Just remember that list, or go back and rewatch and say, oh, yeah, that person was on the list, or I was on the list. So here we go. Morning Cuppa JoY.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. say, if you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a cuppa give me cuppa joy, 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 give me a cuppa joy.
A beautiful day. I love you all so much. Stay in your heart, stay blessed, and I will see you later. And I'll see some of you tonight at the Angel Circle. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody.